trapped in your mind.
Walk it in my pocket. Did you ever have a feeling? There's a wasket in your basket, or a neuro in your bureau, or was it in your closet? Sometimes I feel quite certain there's a jerkin in the curtain. Sometimes I have a feeling there's a Zoc behind the clock, and that Zeph up on the shelf. I have talked to him myself. I said that Zeph up on the shelf. I have talked to him myself. That's the kind of house I live in. There's an ink up in the sink, and that Zamp up in the lamp, and they're nice, I really think.
The Cat in the Hat guides us through the story of Horton, an elephant from the jungle of Newell, who heard a small sound from a floating speck of dust and saved it. It turns out he had heard the people of Whoville who live on that small speck of dust. When calamity strikes, it is up to Horton and JoJo, the mayor's daughter, to save Whoville. Join Alpha Phi, Sigma Nu, and Pi Kappa Phi in this timeless Dr. Seuss story.
After all those years being stuck on a page, did you ever imagine you'd see me on stage? Now I'm here. There's no telling what may ensue. No, there's no telling what. But I'll give you a clue. Seuss! 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 Seuss, 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 Seuss! Oh, the things you can think. Any thinker who thinks can come up with a few. All the things you can think. Drink a trip on a ship to the Viper of it, or to Sala Saloon. Think of beautiful slop
With a cherry on top.
You don't need an excuse. Oh, the things you can think when you think about Seuss, 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 Seuss.
Think of an elephant up in a tree.
Think of a person too tiny to see. Going on adventures down a dangerous trail. Ah! How do you do and hello? I'll be running the show. I'm your host and MC.
He's your host and MC.
I'll pop up here and there,
And you'll never know where, who or what he might be.
you'll see. Take a tip from the cat and hold on to your hat.
'Cause the same mother goose.
Think right over the brink
When you think about Seuss.
when you think about Seuss.
When you think about
Seuss! An unusual story will soon be unfurled of an elephant trying to save a small world. And a girl from that world who has thinks just like you. Our story begins with a very strange sound, the drums of a jungle beginning to pound. Now imagine a sky.
I'll imagine bright blue.
It's the jungle of Newell.
Near the river Walloo.
Now think of an elephant lumbering through.
Horton.
Yes, Horton. Horton, here's a who.
On the 4th day of May, in the jungle of Newell, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing, enjoying the jungle's great joys, when Horton the elephant, Horton the elephant heard a small noise. Help! Help!
Stopped splashing. He looked toward the sound.
That's funny.
Thought Horton.
There's no one around.
Then he heard it again. Just a very faint yelp.
As if some tiny person were calling for help. Help! Help! I'll help you.
Said Horton.
But who are you and where?
He looked and he looked. He could see nothing there.
But a small speck of dust blowing past through the air. I say, how confusing. I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that was able to yell. So you know what I think? I think there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some poor little person who's shaking with fear that he'll blow in the pool. He has no way to steer. He's alone in the universe. I'll just have to save him, because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. A person's a person, no matter how small.
So gently, using the greatest of care, the elephant stretched his great trunk through the air. Then he lifted the dust speck and carried it over and placed it down
Safe.
on a very soft clover.
Then he heard it again, that small cry in the blue. Horton still couldn't see them, but I'll show them to you.
Hello? Who's there? Well, we're who's here. We are who's here, smaller than the eye can see. It's true, sir. We're who's who, sir. I'm a who and so is she. We're tiny little people blowing by in the air, wondering how and why. We're on who, the tiniest planet in the sky.
A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, hoo, hoo. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, hoo. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, hoo, hoo. A lot, a lot, a lot. We're who's here, win or lose, here struggling to stay alive. Each gust propels our dust. How the heck do who survive? At any given moment we can crash or be drowned, hitting the ground. Oh my! Here on who, the tiniest planet in the sky. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm the mayor.
Ooh, ooh. I'm his wife. Ooh, ooh.
Just imagine the who's unusual life. Imagine a place that is tidy and totally clean.
Ooh. Where even a Grinch wouldn't dare to be totally mean.
You think that it's heaven on earth? Yes, you do. But heaven on earth isn't heaven on who. Troubles on who are the biggest that you've ever seen.
So here on who we live in fear. We're drifting through space and cannot steer. A troubled and a tiny load. Our future's in your hands. It's up to you, sir. Please help. Who, sir? You're the only one who hears. You must, sir, save our dust, sir. Now that we have reached your ears, we're tiny little people saying thanks in advance, hoping perchance you'll try. Here on who, the tiniest planet in the sky.
I won't let you down. No, I won't let you fall. A person's a person, no matter how small. A person's a person, no matter how small. I've been guarding this clover for over a week, getting laughed at for thinking a dust speck could speak. Well, let them laugh. I'll try not to mind, for I have found something that they'll never find.
I'm alone in the universe, so alone in the universe. My own planets and stars are glowing.
Alone in the universe.
No one notices anything. Not one person is listening. They don't have any way of going.
Oh, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who's there?
It's me, Jojo, the mayor's daughter.
I'm Horton, the elephant.
Are you real, or are you a very large think?
Oh, I'm real, all right. I would state that in ink.
When you think, do you think you can fly to the stars?
Oh, little buddy, no one else can have things such as ours. Yes, I have wings, and I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. You called my name and you set me free. One small voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe.
Who believes in me? Good night, Jojo.
Good night, Horton.
Hey, wait, give that back! There's people on there! Oh no. Mr. Mayor, please, Mr. Mayor, I know that you're there, but I just don't know where. So ring every doorbell and send out the word. Make every who holler, make every who heard.
Attention all who's, attention all who's. We've got to be heard, there's no time to lose.
So send up a shout.
Make it loud, make it clear.
We are here, we are here, we are here.
Don't give up. I believe in you all. A person's a person, no matter how small. And you very small persons will not have to die if you make yourselves heard. So please, try.
We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here, we are here.
Jojo, think of something.
Now just for a moment, young Jojo seemed unsure. The fate of the Who's rested squarely on her. But then came a think, a peculiar new word no one ever had heard.
We are here, we are here, we are here.
Jojo proved they are persons, no matter how small.
And their whole world was saved by the smallest of all.
The adventures were over. The sky became
Pink.
And then, guess what happened?
Well,
What do you think?
Oh, the things you can think and wonder and dream, far and wide as you dare. When your things have run dry, in the blink of an eye, there's another world